guys, welcome to my patio. I'm really thrilled to be bringing you guys out here because whenever I post a photo of this space, you guys always ask me questions on, where I got certain pieces and how I make it functional and cozy, because y'all know it's a tiny little space. We live in a condo and I'm really grateful that we have a balcony to get fresh air. So I'm going to be sharing my 5 tips on how to make your patio space extra cozy.
So baby, put the record on. I'm not gonna need that song. Hit it.
Absolutely love this little space because we can have our morning coffees out here, breakfast, we get a little sunbathing in, we actually get a lot of sun in here in the morning, and then we absolutely love just bringing out cozy blankets, watching the stars, having chats, lighting candles, and getting all cozy. And we love entertaining out here. It surprisingly can fit a few people. It's nice because we kind of have an open concept with the door open, and some people hang out in the kitchen, in the living area, and then the party usually comes out here with like the last few people that hang out at our gatherings. But we love this space because it's just something about being outside and having a nice comfortable spot to read a book or converse with friends, enjoy a little charcuterie or something like that. It just really brings people together, and it just has that like coziness of being outside and having yourself under a blanket. So I'm really excited to be sharing some of the things that we have out here, places I love to shop for outdoor furniture, and ways to make it extra cozy. My first tip would be to bring out some lighting into your patio space, especially when it gets dark. This is going to give you lighting so that you'll be able to see, who you're talking to and what you're doing out there. But it also really just adds a kind of like romantic vibe to your space. If you've got some candles, some lanterns, you could also bring out some fairy lights. And I know that a lot of those are battery powered, and that just really adds to the ambiance of the space. My next tip would be to bring out some decor elements. Just because it's an outdoor space doesn't mean you can't bring out decor. So you could have little objects, you could have plants, either faux or real, you could have flowers out there. One of my favorite decor elements I love is this gorgeous macrame piece that was made by this local artist named Natalie Renee, and it covers that ugly divider that we have sharing our patio space with our neighbor, and it just adds a little bit more privacy, and I really feel like it completes our space. My next tip is blankets. I love these because they add texture, but they're functional because they add warmth. So if you're out there and it gets a little cooler in the evening and you want to cozy up underneath, it really makes the space feel really homey and cozy. Throw pillows are another tip of mine because you can switch these up every single season, and that can really freshen up your space. So if you have the same patio set, at least the pillows will make it feel a little different every single season, and really have fun with prints and colors in this space. I of course still stick with my neutrals that I love, but I've got some blush, I've got some different prints on each one, and it just helps to add more texture. My last tip would be to have layering going on in your decor. So I love having rugs out there. An outdoor rug is so nice, tucked in underneath your coffee table, some floor pillows, and that adds some additional seating, especially when you're dealing with a small space. Having pillows, blankets layered in different textures and colors and prints. It just really completes the space, I feel like, and adds a really cozy, homey feel. Alright, so before we finish this video, I had to talk about the actual sectional we have out here because I always get questions, because it can be really hard to find something that is small that will fit on a small patio. So we got this actual sectional from Canadian Tire, but if you are not a Canadian viewer and don't have the access to Canadian Tire, we really love CB2, I love West Elm. They have a lot of great options for smaller spaces, and you can always just kind of combine little sectional pieces where you can make it your own. You could put 2 benches together, and you could even like DIY something where you'd make the bottom out of wood, and then you just find like a really nice cushion, an outdoor cushion to lay across from it. I've seen tons of stuff like that on Pinterest, and this was just the perfect size for our condo. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna enjoy my rosé and my charcuterie and enjoy the last of these summer nights. I actually love coming out here in the fall, so we usually keep it out till around mid-October to end of October in Toronto, depending depends on how quickly the weather changes, but I am just going to be enjoying all of the time I can get outside this season. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I'm going to have my rosé and charcuterie. Neil's going to join me out here while he's behind the camera filming. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.